are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Well, Lenny, I'll leave you to guard this place. I'm going to turn in for the night. Oi, rest easy.
Whew. I thought they'd never leave.
What?
Oh,
Hey,
fiddlesticks.
who goes
Gotta get
there?
out of here.
Show yourself.
Oh, great Gorgon's highball. We've been noticed. Now this Lenny maybe get suspicious. Our covert mission. We've been seen. Spotted.
I don't know how you could have forgotten Lenny was in there. Dracar's just talked to him, but I don't think you have anything to worry about. You were invisible.
I know I was invisible. I don't like to be seen while I work. Lenny.
Are you quite finished?
Yeah, I'm done. But on a good note, it looks like our heroes are going to Avalon, the middleman of commerce, the jewel city of shipment, the destination of districts, the hub of all trade in Keleth, the city that connects the human kingdom of Dengal and the dwarven city of Hiltudor. All trade goes through those two kingdoms, and Avalon is right in the middle of it.
Yes, but it can be a dangerous place. Where there is trade, there is treachery. Where there is prosperity, there is pride, a residence of riches. All of these things have been the downfall of many kingdoms and empires. However, they must get to Avalon first. The road to Avalon is a dangerous one. The Trigroven is roaming the plains. The drow hide underneath. And let us not forget the other creatures that prowl around at night. On the other hand, I'm concerned about the bandits that besiege and bedevil the canyons around Hayden's Hollow. What will the bandits do once they find their comrades guarding the lift are now dead? I do not believe this Jeff was their true leader.
Well, that's up to Jakaris and his militia to figure out. For now, we'll have to wait and see. Our heroes are preparing themselves for the long road ahead. In Chapter 7, Strike 2.
Welcome back, listeners, to the Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I am your Dungeon Master, Dave, and to my left we have...
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Lyla Garotha.
Roscoe.
And Fenrir. Okay, it is now morning. We have Henley sleeping in her cave. We have Boudreaux back with Willow, sleeping in the bunk bed hammocks. Lyla was sleeping alongside with Mal. Roscoe, you were probably at the inn because you were helping old Collin with the Rowdy Roscoe Delight.
Yeah, buddy.
And getting your peach mead ready for the next day.
Yeah, buddy.
And then Fenrir, were you chilling at the inn as well?
Fenrir doesn't sleep. He just meditates. So he does it wherever he wants.
He meditates right on stage.
Doesn't leave.
Leads everybody in yoga.
Ooh, morning yoga. Like
Morning
4 o'clock
yoga.
in the morning.
We're
As long as
having
it's not hot
everybody
yoga.
relax. Not what?
Not hot yoga.
Hot yoga? Well, it depends on if it's Fenrir or Fenny.
Oh my goodness.
Fene or Fenny?
Fenny, Fenny, Fenrir.
I hope it's Fenrir.
Our
Fenrir.
group has.
Okay.
I'm at the inn.
Okay. Good. Now that's settled. So we'll go ahead and start with Boudreaux. On days like this, kind of like you go through almost every other day. One day you're doing the ration potions, and the off days you go and help Rishelle, helping her with things down in her secret lair.
Yes.
It sounds ominous, but it's a good thing. So you and Willow get up, and you guys uncover the trapdoor, open it up, and you guys climb on down. On your way down, you go down about 10 feet, and then all of a sudden it seems like you're going straight up again. You get to the top, open it up, and you enter this cavern. There, it's pretty well lit. It has cages in there where you know that some of the were creatures that she caught are being locked up. You know that Rishelle is trying to find the cure to save these creatures from whatever disease. It's very new. She doesn't know what it does. The little that she does know is that it makes any creature, halfling, dragonborn, human, whatever it infects, into animals. You've seen them transform into actual creatures like a wolf. You've seen it looks undistinguishable from a normal wolf, but also a hybrid where it's like half wolf, half whatever creature it was. However, on this time, you see Rishelle over in the corner, laying next and on like a kind of a makeshift bed. You see Vorast, one of her helper dragonborn friends, a red dragonborn, and you wander over there. There you see that he's in like a deep sweat, cold sweat. Doesn't look like he's doing well. It seems like he has a bandage around his arm.
You all right, Borast?
Oh, Henley. Sorry.
Henley! Yeah, how can I help?
I'm offended.
Henley doesn't sound like that.
Henley doesn't sound like a pretty little girl.
Excuse me. Oh, Boudreaux. Rishelle turns to you, kind of jumps a little bit. Boudreaux, I'm so glad you're here. We had an accident here.
His eyes go wide.
Vorast was attacked by one of these creatures, and he has not been well. I was hoping that you could take a look at him and see. I can't figure out what's going on with him. I've tried cure wounds. I've tried cure diseases, and nothing seems to be working.
Well, that seems to be a problem. Well, why don't we sit you down there, brother?
Okay, he's just laying, kind of moans at you, and is just laying there.
So then I look at his wound. Can I unwrap it and everything?
Yep,
then?
go ahead.
Okay, what do my dwarf eyes see?
Okay, so you see that it looks like a bite mark from like a wolf.
Would this one of the creatures that be you?
Rochelle's speaking. It was one of the creatures. It happened late last night. He was fine. We cleaned it up, but now he's been in this mess, and I'm not sure what to do.
Oh boy.
I was hoping that maybe, since Qualkek's not speaking to me, so I was hoping that maybe you, knowing the lizard folk, maybe have some better idea on what's going on.
I mean, my people don't really, my clan, we don't really deal with this sort of stuff, but
Make me a dexterity saving throw, Boudreaux.
oh my gosh. 19?
19K. Just out of the corner of your eye, you barely see this object moving, and you just, lean back as an arm with claws goes screaming past your face. And you look at Vorast, and he suddenly has hair on him, and he's turning into a wolf.
Oh goodness, oh no, okay.
You see Rishelle do the same thing, like, holy crap, what's going on?
Nobody panic.
I'm going to... Actually, I'll just take my blowgun.
Okay.
And I'll try to whack him on the head.
Okay, go ahead and make a advantage, because he's still laying on the bed.
7.
Okay.
Very dwarf of you.
You
I was nervous.
You swing it down, and he easily swats it away. Mm-hmm. Rishelle backs up, and she throws her arms around, and she casts a spell. Freezes Vorast in his place. And she starts she's breathing heavy, and she she's like, we need to get him in a cage now.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and he'll help her do
Right.
so.
And he's kind of petrified where he's at. You guys kind of heavily drag him. Paige, one of the other helpers there, helps you out. She's a human. And she's helping you towards a cage. You guys lock him in there. And you can just see Rishelle. She's looking at him, and then she suddenly starts panicking. You see her start patting herself and starts just looking around. And then in the corner, you see her run to a corner, and she grabs the staff. And you can see her start calmly breathing again. And she's just like, well, I guess now we know that this disease is passable through bites.
Yeah, not very good. You know, I really wish that staff would not. Maybe I could take it back to my people.
I know this staff means a lot to you, but I cannot let you take it.
I mean, it not just my people's staff, you know. That's the high shaman staff. It really should be with lizard folk.
Yes, but and I completely understand where you're coming from. I would be very upset if a holy relic of my high cleric was being used by another cleric. Would be painful, but the state that this staff is in with the old high shaman Qualkek in it, I cannot, until he is taken care of, I can't let this fall into anybody else's hands, or we're going to have more of these were creatures around.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do about Borrast?
I don't know. I guess we really got to step up on how we're going to cure this thing. Like, I didn't realize that it could pass through a bite. But now that we know that, all those were creatures that escaped, that are out in the wild now, they could be infecting others.
How long did it take him to turn, I guess?
I mean, it happened late last night, maybe hours, just hours.
Oh my goodness. Well, had Qualkek talk to you at all about maybe how to fix this thing?
No, he's... Qualkek has been very silent. I have not been able to get in contact with him for a while. He seems very satisfied with how his plan is going, and he will not tell me how to reverse this curse, how to help these people. Whether he knows or not, I don't know, but he's not talking.
I just don't understand why he would do this. Like, this is against everything we believe. If a life is already here, we don't touch it. That's Kundas. He the one who meant to take their life and preserve it somewhere else. Why would he meddle with life itself?
I don't know. I know he holds great pain for when the Trigroven took out the lizard folk, took out your family. And he holds great anger and rage against them. And I guess he convinced himself that since he's the high shaman, that he can act in the name of Kundas and manipulate life just like Kundas does. Maybe that's why he did it.
Boudreaux shifts a little bit. Man, I just don't know. I don't know how to fix this either. I just don't know.
I know.
I just want my family back.
I know. And Rishelle goes up to you and gives you a hug.
He gives her a big tight squeezed hug.
I know, Boudreaux. But as clerics, as a shaman and a cleric, we will find the answer to this. For I am a cleric of Freya, the goddess of life, and this is not good. We need to find the cure for this. But we did find out that they seem resilient against normal damage. Like hitting him with a sword or a hammer, like it doesn't seem to really phase them at all.
Well, that's good to know. What about magic?
I'm not sure about magic. Like obviously he couldn't resist my spell.
That's true.
But it seems to me that silver seems to do some damage to him.
That's real interesting.
Yeah, we found that out on accident. Voras was actually, one of them escaped, and Voras was fighting him with the sword, and they went after Paige, and Paige picked up one of the silver knives that we had and did more damage than the sword.
What a man! Man, I feel bad for him, but he looked like he did a good job.
Yeah, Paige, she's good. But anyways, so you're here to help me, right?
Well, I can help you for a little bit, but I do believe I'll be leaving today.
You're leaving?
Yeah, well, you know how I went on like a little trip up onto the plateau, and it was real fun. I met some nice people. You know how I did that, yeah?
Oh, yes. Willow did tell me that you were headed up there.
Did he tell me I did a good job?
Well, I haven't talked to him since. This is the first time I've seen him since you've left. But how did it go?
Oh, it went real well. I think it's about time that we plant some green up there.
Oh, good.
But oh yeah. So I met these people, and I think I should go with them. We're gonna try to keep Hayden's Hollow. Someone not being very nice and everything. So we're trying to save it, I guess.
Save it from what?
I really don't know if it's my right to say, yeah.
Oh, well, okay, if it's that kind of a mission, Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Rishelle. I will see you again, yeah?
Of course.
All right.
If Freya permits.
If Kunda says, I'll see you.
Okay. Willow, you're staying here then?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be here for a long time, so I can help you with whatever you can. Okay. Well, good luck, Boudreaux.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's head over to Lyla. Is there anything particular that you wanted to do before you guys headed out?
So after waking up, Garotha, instead of Lyla, asks Mal if she has like a hygiene kit.
Hygiene kit, okay.
Yeah.
She does have one.
Cool. So she's going to try and purchase that. And then she's going to go talk to the dwarven couple that she went on the mission up to the mines with and saw in the at Collin's place, I guess. And then just, say goodbye, talk to them, do a whole round montage that way. Lyla really doesn't have anybody to say goodbye to because she's just a chatty Cathy, other than Mal, and Mal's right there. So,
Okay. Roscoe,
Sup?
did you have anything planned? Do you want to do anything before you guys head out?
So I'm down at Collin's. That's where we were, right?
Correct. You and Fenrir are down there.
Cheers. Okay. I'm instructing Collin on the ways of Rowdy Roscoe's Delight.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're just sitting there talking and stuff, and I just want to pretty much just make sure he knows what's going on and get my stuff ready to go. And I got nothing exciting. Got my mead. We're going.
He's writing down feverish notes, trying to make sure that he gets it right this time, because he doesn't like angry customers. He doesn't like people not wanting his cooking over somebody else's cooking. He wants people to like his cooking.
Absolutely.
He's kind of prideful that way. Okay, Fenrir, did you have anything?
I'd like to go talk to Mendrik.
Okay.
As I see them starting to write down and starting to cook the Rowdy Roscoe's Delight, I will kind of excuse myself out from the inn and go down to Mendrik's tent.
Okay. Everybody's like kind of slowly starting to wake up. You start hearing the picking of the pickaxes against the rock wall as they're trying to extend the hollow deeper, building a little more shelter in there, and just extending the hollow in general. You find Mendrik's tent. It's very obvious that it's nice and fancy. He has 2 guards out front. He has a human and another human there, standing guard.
Howdy, is Mendrik here? Is Mendrik available for me to chat with him?
Howdy. You're going with howdy.
Hello?
Loved it.
Hello? What's up, yo?
Yo, Fenny here.
They do the pound the chest salute. Exactly. What's up, dog? No,
It just changes every single time. So.
No, go with howdy.
Okay.
Howdy, folks. How is Mendrik here or available that I can speak with him for a moment?
You see one guard look at the other, give a nod, and one of the humans walks in. Walks back out, and he's like, he will speak with you. And he opens the tent.
I will walk in.
Okay. You see Mendrik. He's kind of getting his he has a large bear cloak because it's kind of chilly in the morning. You see him kind of finishing up getting dressed for the day. Ah, Fenrir, how nice of it is for you to drop by. Please, have a seat.
I will sit down and I want to... So, Mendrik, do you mind telling me, like, when is the... You said you were going to go... You're buying Hayden's Hollow.
Correct.
Right? Trying to, like, what is your... Like, what do you want to do with the Hollow? Like, what is your end goal? Do you want to create it... You know, do you want to mine all this ore and have it become like an ore kind of community? Is it, you know, it sounds like you got a lot of, you know, land up on the plateau. Is it kind of to, you know, build this city up as one, you know, here in Keleth that's renowned, or what is your goal?
My goal for this place is, one, making it profitable. These mines are rich with all kinds of ore, but it also makes it rich for monsters. But my goal here is to make this place what it once was. Back when the Glonquest family owned this place, it was thriving. It was started to be one of the most renowned mine areas. But then the infiltration of animals and gnolls and monsters kind of pushed them out. It wasn't financially stable for them. So my goal is to bring it back to that glory. But sadly, I can only help so much. Until I purchase this place and get some more investors involved, then we can make it go. For as of right now, my funds are running low, because I've been trying to give these people a good deal on supplies and things. And nobody's willing to loan me more money until I own this place.
When is this sale supposed to take place? Like, when are you supposed to become the full owner to get more investors?
We're still in the process of convincing Ms. Glonquest to sell us the mines. We are getting close, though. But I'm glad you came, Fenrir. I've been meaning to talk to you. Once I own the Hollow, this place will be bustling with new life. Creatures will come here looking for work. And one thing that people like is to be entertained. As this place grows, they will need to be entertained by your entertainment. I'm offering you a job here. Once this place is mine, you could be the bard of this Hollow. You already are. But I promise you, you won't go wanting. You will have everything you need and everything you ever want. I can even buy you a new lute, or really any instrument that you would like. All you need to do is just entertain the workers and keep their spirits up.
Well, I'm just kind of a newly found bard here. I don't know if I have the stories yet, but I am set to head off to Avalon here this afternoon, and maybe as I return with a bunch more stories, I think I could see myself settling down here. But maybe not depending on the time frame. I don't see myself, like, I want to travel. I want to collect more stories, be part of more adventures. Put my map making skills to the test. And so that'll be, my adventures I'm hoping will last many years before I settle down. I can maybe contact a few other bards if that would interest you.
We could do that. But is there no way I can persuade you to stay?
Not at the moment.
Fair enough. And what is this about you going to Avalon? What is the purpose of you visiting that place?
Strike 2.
What was strike 1?
The first time you threw me.
You saying anything about Jeff? Ring a bell?
Oh, yeah.
Because you wanted to say something and it had been like 7 minutes since you talked?
One more strike, Fenny, and you're out of this group.
He is the leader.
Where's that voice coming from?
It's like my internal.
Hear it in my head.
It's my internal Roscoe.
My internal Roscoe.
We all have one.
Devil Roscoe or Potato Roscoe.
That is the devil Roscoe. It's the potato Roscoe.
Funny though.
Well, I think this trip to Avalon, just a bunch of us are setting out to, go on more adventures. And like I just said, I'm trying to collect more stories and trying to be involved with keeping the spirits high of the 4 adventures that I have traveled with. And, I think there's going to be, I can just tell there's an inkling with this group that they're destined for great things. And I want to be there to write down their stories. And so they asked me to go with them.
So this is the same group that you went on the plateau with?
Yes.
Have you spoken to Henley lately?
I have seen her, but I have not talked with her.
Well, if you do see her, tell her I wish to speak with her.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Anything you want me to relate to her directly?
I think this needs to be in person.
Okay, I can let her know.
You can let her know it's nothing of ill. I just wish to speak with her.
I can do that. I also had another question for you.
Yes.
How did you come to be the renowned leader that you are? Especially of the Walren Company.
You flattered me by saying I'm renowned, but I became owner of the Walren Enterprises by mainly sheer luck. People like to gamble on things that they shouldn't gamble on.
Oh. So are you a gambling man?
I like to fancy myself so.
Maybe we'll have to sit down and play a set of cards. Although I have heard of a story about a set of dice that the roller of the dice, the person who rolls it, always gets a high roll. And so if I don't know where they're at. I've been kind of searching for them. But so if people think you're cheating, you give them the dice and have them roll. And it will also kind of roll fairly high for them as well. So then, they think that, oh, these are just lucky dice.
Well, if you ever find those dice, Fenrir, I'm sure we can make a killing off of them.
Ooh, I bet we can.
Well, You must be off if you're getting ready for your journey.
I will let Henley know. That's where I'll go try to find Henley and let her know that you would like to speak with her. And if you get any inklings of these dice, let me know.
Okay. Farewell, Fenrir.
Farewell, Mendrik. Good luck with this place.
We'll be watching your career with great interest.
This is the way.
Love it.
Yes. Okay, Henley.
I wanted to go purchase some arrows, probably from the blacksmith.
'Kay.
Or Mal's.
We'll head to... Mal, did you want to roleplay any of that? Or just buy them?
Probably just buy them, but Henley woke up really early and kind of did, went through her old route through the city, like her old scouting route
Okay.
or whatever, from when she was a junior ranger here.
When did you buy the arrows? Could
After my my route.
I run into her then, as I was like buying like crossbow bolts
Yeah.
from a crossbow?
We'll say that. You ran into her at Maven Rick's.
So as I come up on Raven Rick's, Henley's walking out, and I go and Fenrir, "Hey, Henley!
Oh, hi, Fenrir.
I was just over at Mendrik's place. He mentioned that he would like to speak with you."
Henley's face gets a little scared and like, why does he want to talk with me?
I don't know. He said he meant no ill will. Do you want me to go with you?
No. I'll go. And she just kind of like awkwardly starts walking towards Mendrik's place, just like a little scared with little small steps.
Is everything okay?
I'm fine. He just yelled at me yesterday.
Yelled at you?
Yeah. I just wanted to talk to him and he just sent me away. So I don't know what he wants to talk about.
All right. Well, you don't want me to go with you, right?
Well, did he want you to come with me?
He didn't tell me not to.
I mean, if you want to, I guess, but I don't know.
I've got some other business to attend to here here at Maven Rick's, and then I'm going to head over to the inn to collect a few other rations. So maybe you go talk to him, and I'll catch up with you later.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds great.
Were we supposed to meet at the inn or Bellerin's place?
Well, I think we were meeting at Bellerin's because that's close to the gate.
Right. And that's this afternoon, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll see you this afternoon then.
Yeah, we'll see you then, Fenrir.
Okay. You mosey your way on down.
Yeah, she definitely moseys. She's taking her time because she's really nervous.
I can understand that. So you get to his tent, and you see that there's two humans there. You do not recognize either one of them.
Okay. Excuse me. I say that to the guards. Excuse me.
Let her in. You hear Mendrik. One of the guards pulls open the tent flap.
Henley is just like, oh, okay, and just kind of scurries in a little bit, and she kind of has her face down a little, just really nervous, very kind of in a defensive position.
Right. So he sees your awkwardness. You see him, and he's kind of looking over some papers on a table, and he looks up and sees your nervousness. He's like, Henley, please, have a seat.
She sits down slowly, though, kind of like watching his every move, but not like he's going to do something to her. Just she wants a clear exit if he starts to yell at her again.
So he pulls up a chair next to you, still almost within 5 feet, not like in your face, giving you your space. He sits down and he kind of like rubs his face and he's just like, I would like to apologize for last night. I am not much of a people person, and I like things done the way that they should be done. And it was, oh well, I'm not going to give you an excuse why. All I know is that I shouldn't have yelled at you last night.
I appreciate your apology.
So
But you wanted to speak with me?
Yes, first off, I wanted to apologize for my actions last night. They were not civil. And then I wanted to ask you what you wanted to talk about. I will answer any of your questions.
Well, I wanted to know why you were buying Hayden's Hollow.
I am buying Hayden's Hollow to improve it, to make it better. And of course, make a profit. What kind of businessman wouldn't want to make a profit? That is the main reason why.
But you're not gonna use these people, you're gonna pay them fair wages? Because they've cleaned out those mines.
I get a sense of your concern. No. I'm buying these mines, and then I'm putting Bellerin in charge. He'll be the one running this place. Though we butt heads several times, he can run this place just fine. Of course, under my guidance. Because, of course, I'm not going to be here the whole time. I'll come visit every now and then. But Bellerin's going to be put in charge. Of course, I'm going to send in my own guards to help clean it out because, personally, these refugees are not soldiers. They're just wayward farmers. Most of them probably, once things settle down, they'll go back to their farms. And they're more than welcome to go back.
You're right, but they don't have a place to go back to.
And they're more than welcome to stay here. But they will have to work. They can't have people freeloading.
No, you're right. What are your thoughts on the Trigroven?
They have run amok of things. Things were going smoothly, and now everybody's on edge. That's a big reason why nobody's bought in these mines. Because of the travel between here and Avalon.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
I know that firsthand.
How so? If you don't mind me asking.
I was stationed at Fort Ventral.
I heard about that. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah,
I understood that there was no survivors.
there were very few of us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
And he reaches over and like squeezes your hand.
She doesn't want to be touched.
Okay. He just pats your knee. Sees the reaction and just like pats the knee. Is there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah. Do you know anything about the hidden hand?
The what?
The hidden hand.
Can't say that I do. What are they?
I can't tell you. If you don't know, then it's best not to know.
He kind of gives you that confused look of like, okay.
It's best not to know.
Well, all right. I did hear that you are heading to Avalon.
Yes, we're headed to Avalon.
just curious, what is the business of you going to Avalon?
We're heading there to... Oh, Henley's not a good liar.
You don't have to lie. Just omit some of the truth. Pick your words carefully.
I just don't know if Henley can come up with a lie on the spot. Great. Okay, here we go. We were actually going to go talk to Miss Glonquest.
What for?
Well, because we thought you were doing something shifty.
He gives you that, like, surprised, but also a, I could see that look.
You kind of blindsided us with that information, and it was very rude and inconsiderate and very disruptive of Bellerin's authority.
You can see he's getting a little agitated by saying, using that language.
She says it very kindly and softly, but
Right.
she's pointing it out.
There
Yeah.
are certain words in there that were just like, excuse me? He takes a deep breath. I can understand that. But being blindsided by not being told about what's going on in the Hollow when I have done so much for the place also put me on edge.
But aren't you getting paid for your services?
Very little. This has been a very financial burden on my company. To the point that if this sale does not go through, then I'm going to have to leave. Because if I buy this place, then I can get more investors involved, and they can help finance the mines, where by myself, I can't make it work. So it's crucial that I buy these mines, so these wonderful homeless refugees can have a place to stay, as you were mentioning earlier, that they don't have a place to stay. And through my efforts, we can make this a place where people would want to come and work and have a decent life.
That's respectable. But I need to get going. I still need to prepare for our trip.
Yes, of course. Again, Henley, I apologize for my actions last night.
I accept your apology. Thank you.
Okay. And he stands up and he opens the tent door for you.
And she walks out.
Okay.
Strike one for Henley.
Okay, so you guys all meet up at Bellerin's place. Dracarys and Bellerin are there. And you guys kind of meet outside of the office. And Bellerin speaks up. Well, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, Mal has been able to find some rations that we were able to spare, so you guys can eat on the way.
Oh, thank you.
We won't need those. We can find food on the way.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure about that.
We can take them, don't worry.
I'm pretty sure I can provide the rations.
Please hand them over.
Let the man take one. We don't need anything else.
Okay, he does hand you 2 rations.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Bellerin.
You're welcome. I hope your journey is safe, and I hope that you can stop the sale of the Hollow. Dracarys stands and he looks at the group, and he's like, "You'll do fine out there. You all have the skill and capability of bringing the hollow hope again. I know it's important to keep that alive. So, not good at these speeches, but I hope you guys do well.
Oh, and he gives him a big hug.
Jakaris is like, and just like slowly pats you on the back.
Dust poofs off.
Henley steps away just a little bit.
Okay. So you guys are on your way out of the hollow. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Thank you guys for listening to the Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are now going to get on adventuring. Okay, but
No more talky talk.
no more talky talk. We're actually going to get moving on stuff. I know a lot of people find it boring, but I find it fascinating. But anyways, we'd like to give a shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our music, and also check out our RPG, The Shields of Power, at drivethrurpg.com. And also, guys, if you really enjoy what we have here, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. And I think we have a Tumblr too. And so you can find us at Tomes of the Chaos Bard on any of those, or on Twitter at Chaos Bard Pod. And shoot us an email if you guys have any questions at chaosbardpod@gmail.com. I am DM Dave, and to my right we have
Fenrir.
Roscoe.
Lyla Garotha.
Boudreaux.
And Henley.
one quick shout out I forgot to mention. I want to give a shout out to Jackson Anderson. He's my DM, mine and Abby's DM, then another game we play in. And I just wanted to give him a big shout out. One, because he's a great DM, and he's really guided me and inspired me to do this. And another reason is because he's letting us use his D&D Beyond. So, thank you so much, Jackson. You're awesome. And again, thank you guys for listening. And until we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye!